everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. We have been busy these past few weeks, and there is no denying it. If any of you are on any of my social media apps on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any of that stuff, you'll understand what's going on. So, this is hard to talk about and hard to say right now. So right now, the elephant in the room. What's been going on with Project Refang Cobra? Well, some things have happened over the past few weeks. Some decisions were made. Some offers were also made. And well, to say the least, my 97 Cobra Coyote Swap, Gen 1 Coyote Swap, Project Refang is gone. It was not an easy decision to make. Basically, the easiest way I could word it was SF95 parts are starting to get harder and harder to come by. Interior components mainly, and a lot of the exterior components. You can still get a lot of some crash parts. You can get bumpers, tail lights, trunks, doors, fenders, hoods. You can still get all that stuff, but quarter skins are near, far, and in between to find any on another car to cut off that's good, let alone get a reproduction one. Whereas a lot of the other chassis, the New Edge, S197, Foxes, all that stuff, you can actually get reproduction parts for right now. So that was one piece of the decision. The other piece of the decision was a member of the channel, or I'm sorry, a subscriber to the channel, and also more than likely you also subscribe to him, made me a significant cash offer for the car. And I mean significant, we're talking, yeah, I didn't break even on the car, but I came as close as I could to it. I lost a couple $100s in the car. Overall investment and everything into the car, so I really can't complain. I'm not gonna put the number out there, but just know it was very fair. And as far as I know, both parties are happy. I mean, I was a little sad at first, but at the same time, it needed to be done. I couldn't, with my work schedule right now, since I am back working on forklifts and at the shop at HPR with Ken part-time, I just don't really have the time that much anymore. So the person that bought the car is RJ, aka Boosted 931. Check him out up here. Put a link up there for his YouTube channel. If any of you know him, he's got, literally he's got a boosted turbo S197 Coyote. Runs super fast. But anyway, he bought the car, and apparently he's going to finish out my vision. A part of my vision on the car, which was blower, 6-speed, paint it. So we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, make sure you check out his channel. Like I said, links up here, and check it out so we see progress on it. Now, a lot of you are wondering, few of you know, but a lot of you are wondering, well, since the Cobra's gone, what's in the stable? Well, as of right now, not really that much. I still got the blue car. We'll pan over to you here in a second. But I did end up bringing something else home. We pushed it home. Me, Ken, and his son. We pushed it to my house. So if you're wondering what I've picked up, let me show you. Yes, I bought the Fox body Ken picked up. I picked it up from him just because I knew what was already in this car, what had already been done to it, and what else, and what all it needed. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're looking at here. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're looking at here, 1991 Mustang GT. Funniest thing was this car was originally, 5.0. It was a 5-speed. Somebody back in the day has converted it to an auto. It has got a C4, 3500 stall. It is a 347, and as you can see, there's some stuff going on here. I verified it's the 347 by pulling off the iron cylinder heads that were on here. The iron heads that were on here weren't that bad. They were some World Products Windsor Junior heads. They weren't that bad, but like I said, they were iron. Like I said, guys, as you can see here, I put brand new aluminum heads with ARP head studs and everything all in the car. Now these aluminum heads are from Skip White Performance in Kingsport, Tennessee. Link up here. I'll put a link up here for them so you can check them out. These are what they call their NKB heads. These are new kid on the block heads. If you look at the numbers on them, they are very, very comparable to Trick Flow Twisted Wedge. Not the 11Rs, but the original Twisted Wedge Windsor cylinder heads, which is they flow in mid upper 250s at 600 lift on intake. And now these are a little soft on the exhaust side. The Trick Flows I think flow like 170s, 180s, and these flow like mid 160s on the exhaust. So there is a little bit of drawback there, but not for what the plan is with the car. Now, some other things that have changed. I did pull, like I said, the whole top end of the motor off. I cleaned a lot of this bracketry up. I couldn't clean this one yet because it's got to be done. And honestly, I may have to put a power steering pump on it. So if I have to, I'll clean it up then. I blasted all the bracketry, the intake manifold, which still is a Victor Jr. 302. Went through, resealed all the coolant crossovers, this, that, and the other. Transferred all the 7/16 rocker studs, shaft, push rod guides, and push rods, everything into these heads. So these heads are about ready to go. I got to prime the old system and go cylinder by cylinder and lash the valves cold and get her going. It still has MSD and a blaster coil. Honestly, all that's going to go too. My plan for the car is we're going to do a Holley Sniper EFI. Now, I know some of y'all may be saying, why would I even think about going backwards? Look up a lot of the reviews and everything on the Sniper, especially the one I'm looking at. I'm actually looking at the Stealth Sniper, which literally when you look at it, unless you know what you're looking at, it looks like a Holley 4150 double pumper. That's what's going on in the car. Like I said, we're doing the the Stealth Sniper EFI. I'm doing a complete system with the fuel system, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to redo everything AN line, feed, return. I am going to be reusing the MSD distributor that I have with this engine. Now, like I said, I'm probably not going to be using the digital because I want the Sniper to control timing. If I have this system in place, it cannot control timing. So we're just going to get rid of this out. We're going to put a nice hot coil on here, some nice wires. I've already got my spark plugs right there, as you can see. And we're going to make this thing run. Now, as some of y'all may have be thinking, okay, he said he checked it was a 347. How did you check it was a 347? Well, it's very simple. If I had the heads off, I would show you. But basically, whenever I pulled one of the cylinder heads off, what I ended up doing was measuring the bores between all the cylinders. They all measured 4030, which is correct for 30 over. And the stroke. Turn the crank over till the piston is at the very bottom of the stroke. And I put my dial caliper and measured in there 400 strokes. So if you do the math, 347 cubic inches. So like I said, we're gonna have, like I said, we do have a true 347. It is a Scat 9000 bottom end. Other than that, from what I could tell, other than most everything else is very mild. I actually have the cam spec. In fact, I'm gonna throw a picture up here of the front of the cam. The cam's even designed for 347 and larger engines, so it's a good duration. It's just under 600 lift with 1.6 rockers. So these heads, everything's going to work together very well from my research. New water pump, newer pulleys. I put some new hoses on it, stuff like that. So like I said, we're going to get this thing running here soon, probably before the end of winter. We're going to get it running. Now, the one other thing that has happened with the car that I've noticed is from it sitting so much, the brakes are locked up. I mean, not completely, but bad enough. So over in that ball of these boxes right here, as you see, brand new 5-lug rotors, because this car, as you can tell, has been converted to 5-lug. We'll go over that here in a second. Brand new rotors. Those are from a Lincoln LSC Mark 8. New calipers, new brake pads. I got oil filters, brake hoses. The next thing I need to order is going to be new struts and new caster camber plates for the car because they need to be replaced. They're old, they're rubber bushinged. Yeah, they're tired. So everything's got to be gone through replaced. Wheel and tire wise, the car came with a 1510 17 4.5 setup. I didn't like it, so I did some wheel and deal, sold them, and picked these up. Now, if you recognize these wheels, it's because they are local. Foxcast actually had them. Make sure you check out his channel up here. Foxcast had these wheels because he did some trading with Jason Stewart and picked these up from him. So I picked them up from him. And of course we got the 26-inch, basically 4.5-inch front runner. Now in the back is a little different story. I do not know how well these are going to do. In fact, I honestly don't think they're going to do very well, but they'll probably be enough to get the car running and testing. We have some 275/60 15 Nitto 555 R2s. Decently, they're apparently a decent tire, but like I said, I don't know how this car is going to do. Like I said, we do have 347 C4, and it does have 410s in the back, so honestly, it may just be a burnout monster. I don't know. It is still got drum brakes in the back, and I'm going to keep it drum brakes. I'm going to keep it simple. No reason to put disc brakes back here if the drum brakes work, and they're relatively inexpensive to service and repair. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Some other things I have changed. The tail lights were a little iffy. When I got the car, of course, it came with new tail lights. I put all new, brand new tail light housings in it already. Like I said, the wheels and tires. If you look right here, I actually have a whole nother GT bumper and a fiberglass headlight support bar. I also have all that well, I wouldn't say brand new, but it's all in really good condition. That's actually a reproduction bumper. Just need to get it painted. Also got all brand new headlights for it, new turn signals, all kinds of stuff. So that is what's going on with the Fox. Now, I am going to put a poll, more than likely, if you're on my social medias, I'm going to put a poll up here soon, what we're going to call the project. I've got a few name choices, and I've got it narrowed down to 3. Right now, what we have is one is going to be trash bag, because a lot of the parts in this car were either in shopping bags or trash bags. Speed Addict suggested the Ugly Duckling, but it's not going to be ugly for long. I am going to at least get a shot in some single stage white, so at least it looks halfway decent. Or the other thing was, just because I have a certain tag, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for it, but I have a certain tag and I can't find it right now. I must have fell down. I was going to call it Vanilla Ice, but it's not a drop top, so I really can't use that. So I was just thinking like Icy White or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna throw a poll up on my social medias. Make sure to check it out, vote. I'm gonna leave it up for a week. We're gonna see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's just gonna be the first garage update. Check out the next video. I will be updating on the blue car, what's going on with it, what the plans are, what parts have been ordered, what for several thousands of dollars. So yeah, come back and check it out. But anyway, guys, if you like stuff like this, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button. And it's noontime, guys. It's time for lunch. Take it easy. Be safe. We'll catch you later.